Hello, my name's Candace, and this morning I was telling my husband about what I studied for my scripture study last night, and I had the Spirit tell me that I needed to share it with this LDS homeschool group in a video, and I have a million reasons why I shouldn't, but the Spirit told me I should, so that's what I'm going to do today. And I know that it must be going to help someone, or maybe it's just to help me, I don't know, but the Spirit told me to do it, so that's what I'm going to do. So it's kind of a long story, but it was actually really powerful for me. And so I was reading in Alma 58 of the scriptures last night, and my mind started to wander. And I don't know if that happens to you, but it happened to me, and I told myself, Candace, you need to focus. You need to think about how this can apply to your life. And so I did, and I just had a really great experience. So Alma 58 are the war chapters in the Book of Mormon. So Ammon had an army, and he had a really weak army. And he was next to the city of Manti, which was a stronghold for the Lamanites. They had a huge army. They were getting all sorts of provisions, and this little Nephite army was not doing so well. And they were just waiting for more provisions and more men to come strengthen them. Well, they finally get some provisions and some food, but and some men, but it wasn't very much. And their leader wasn't very happy, and he just felt bad and fearful and didn't know what to do. And so what he did was he prayed to God, and he asked God to strengthen them. And I started to think about my own life at that point. What are some righteous desires I have? Because these Nephites, they had righteous desires, but they didn't feel like they had enough to, get him. They didn't feel like they had enough to be successful in this area that they desperately wanted to be successful in. And I'm going to read to you a little bit. So it says, "Therefore we did pour out our souls to God, pour out our souls in prayer to God, that he would strengthen us and deliver us out of the hands of our enemies. Yea, and also give us strength, that we might retain our cities and our lands and our possessions for the support of our people. Yea, and it came to pass that the Lord did visit us with assurances that he would deliver us. Yea, insomuch that he did speak peace to our souls, and did grant unto us great faith, and did cause us that we should hope for our deliverance in him." So, what did he give them? He gave them assurances. He didn't give them more men. He didn't give them more food. He didn't cause some sort of natural disaster to hit the Lamanites and not hit them. All he gave them was assurances and faith and hope. And I started thinking, is there anything in my life where I'm just saying, God, I need more. I need more money. I need more health. I need more resources. I need more support. I need more of something so I can achieve this righteous goal. And maybe for you it's homeschooling. I need more support from somebody so that I can homeschool better. I need more health. I need more energy. I need more time. But sometimes all we get are just these assurances. But for these people, that was enough. And the Lamanites saw that there was this little Nephite army here, and they were preparing to attack them. And so what they did were, the Nephites, they came up with a really strategic plan. They said, okay, we're going to take a little group of you and put you on the left and hiding in secret. We're going to put a little group of you and hide in secret on the other side. And so when the Lamanites came, the Nephites stayed in the middle, and they just went after them, right? They were like, we got this. This is just a little group of Nephites. We can easily destroy them. So they just went after them. This group just booked it to the city of Zarahemla. And while the Lamanites were going after them, these two little secret groups then went back to the city of Manti. Now, the Lamanites had left it just almost unguarded. just a few guards there. And so they took them easily. And then they had hold of this Lamanite stronghold that there was no possible way they could have gotten, right? And then I thought, but was it at the expense of these poor Nephites? But what happened was, as they were running to Zarahemla, the Lamanites got really scared because Zarahemla was strong. And so they went back into the wilderness, and then it was late, and so they camped out. They're like, we're tired. We know these Nephites are tired. So they camped out. The Nephite army just kept on with their faith, and they were like, no sleeping. We are going to walk through the whole night. We're going to go around the Lamanites and back into the city of Manti. And so that's what they did. And so when the Lamanites finally got to the city of Manti, it was overrun by Nephites. It was completely taken. And this was just so powerful for me because God blessed them in a way that they probably didn't think could happen. He didn't give them, like I said, more food, more men. Some great thing happened to the Lamanites where half their army was killed. All those things stayed the same. They still had very little food. They still had the same amount of time. The number of Nephites didn't change. The number of Lamanites didn't change. But what changed was something inside the Nephites. Their faith grew. And it was just so powerful to me because I thought sometimes God doesn't give us more. He just changes inside of us, and he just says, I need you to have faith in me. And that if you can have faith in me, I will make what you already have enough. And that was just so powerful for me. And I think that there's a way that we can all apply that to our own lives. So I just want to share that with you. Hopefully now this spirit will let me rest and I can go to bed because I'm actually pretty sick. But yeah, so God bless all of you guys, and I believe in you.